I always like to read and hear when it says government and opposition come together. So it says the opposition and government lawmakers gave their unswerving support to a further 60-day extension of the zone of special operations in Mount Salem. Legislators on both sides in the House of Representatives approved a resolution to extend the zone. They highlighted positive emanating from Zozo in Mount Salem. The Prime Minister said there were no reported incidents between the citizens and the joint forces, and there were no incidents of shooting, murder, or serious crime, which is fantastic. They were talking about the fact that crime has really taken over, and it says the government considers this to be a national emergency and will expand on the strategies to deal with the issue at a later date. The Prime Minister was kind of reminding us that the country was facing a national crisis, which he said had reached epidemic proportions in terms of the prevalence and ease with which criminals had access to guns and ammunition. And he went on to talk about the Zozo that was declared in Denham Town a couple of weeks ago. The Prime Minister said the joint forces have arrested 7 known violence producers within the zone. Well, there you go. Boy, this next one, I was watching television yesterday, and this gentleman just drove his truck into some folks in New York.
Yeah, some cyclists, and
killed
hit
7.
them down, killed
8. Killed 8.
And 11 have been seriously hurt. It happened in New York just last night, as Neville said. The man was 29 years old. He exited the van after he mowed down the cyclist, and he was shot by police and went to hospital, taken to hospital. The suspect he came to America in 2010.
Yeah, he's from, where is he?
Where is it? It's in South, Lord,
his name is Sayfullo Saipov.
Yeah.
They said they hurt serious but non-life-threatening injuries, it said. Why? You don't know.
I mean, it's... Boy,
and apparently after they shot him, they found out that the guns weren't real guns. It was a paintball gun and a pellet gun.
No, that's the thing that has
me. That's kind of strange.
Yeah.
He lives in Florida. Wow.
Well, I'm trying to...
He came to the United States, as Empress said, back in 2010. I don't want to call a wrong country, but...
It's like, it's a long name. I can't... But, it's
in Europe.
No, it's not. I think it's in Asia. It's a... Oh, gosh. It's a Soviet Union... I can't remember the name. I'm going to tell you because I want to remember exactly where he is.
I'm sure it's Europe, though.
We'll find it and tell you. It's a long name.
All right,
but
this one is interesting.
This one, no, which is something we have to really look at. You know, sometimes we live in Jamaica and we live in this bubble. Like, we only know what happens in Jamaica, but around the world, a lot of women are forced to, and we have a lot of issues with women here, but a lot of women around the world are forced to marry men, and forced to, arranged marriages is what it's called. And a Pakistani woman tried to flee her arranged marriage and killed her husband and 12 of his relatives using poisoned milk. What happened was she had laced the man's milk, her husband, and he didn't drink it. And then she turned it into lassi, which is a yogurt drink popular in South Asia. And then she gave it to the family, and 13 died. 14 more were hospitalized. And her name is Bibi, and she lives in the southwest city of Muzaffarag. And she was forced to marry in September, tried to flee her home, but they sent her back. She tried to flee the marriage and go back to her parents, and they sent her back to her husband. So basically, she had had enough, and that's what she did. Arranged marriages are common in the poorer and rural areas in Pakistan and around the world. I must add, it's happening in a lot of countries. But the newlywed has been charged with murder. and her aunt and a man who allegedly her lover have also been arrested for that. And there you go. There she is there. She looks quite young too, doesn't she?
It's Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan, exactly. Uzbekistan.
You're right, in Asia.
It's in Asia, yeah, Uzbekistan.
Yeah. All right, Wendy Williams fainted apparently during her live show. She said she had overheated in her Statue of Liberty costume after an extended break, and the episode was not a stunt. But good news is that the word came out that she's dehydrated and she was on her way home for a good day and night of sleep. Apparently she was treated there, and she's okay. There you go. Well, great news that she's all right.
And I just want to add, you notice we did not mention Trump this morning, but when I read that story about the Uzbekistan attack, it makes you, and it's all over the news now, and it's just going to fuel Trump's agenda, with people coming into America from different countries. I don't think Uzbekistan is on the list though, but we'll see. Yes, Wendy Williams, there you go. All right, so that's what's going on. That's what's on the front page of the news. It's a very horrifying front page on the Gleaner today. Some very sad stories going on there, child killer, etc. And we're going to be talking about violence against our children. Today we want you to hashtag end violence, because that is our focus in Jamaica, especially with our children. We need to protect them, okay?
All right. Belated happy birthday to Janelle Ray. Janelle plays football for the under-14 team at St. George's College. Outstanding young player. Janelle, I know your birthday was yesterday. I know you had a game yesterday. Hope you had a great day. Wet day yesterday. It's coming from your mom, Kemar, the rest of your family and your friends at school and the team. And, of course, from me. And many, many happy returns, son. Also, today, please send happy birthday to Donna Smith. She celebrates her birthday today. Wishing her God's richest blessing. Greetings coming from Evadne Dockney and the rest of the brethren, it says. So have a great day, either Donna or Donna. And to Jabin Silston, who lives in Antigua. Jabin is 12 years old today. Jabin, I hope you're watching, or they're going to tape this and send it to you. Happy birthday coming from Grandma P, from Auntie Renee, from your cousin Malik, and from me and from us here. So Jabin, 12. Good age. You don't need to go anywhere more, because you're going to start having to pay tax and rent.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So
life gets hard.
12
after.
good, JB. Don't move.
Yeah.
Just sit there for a while and make them look after you. It's when your parents start telling you, say you have to start do things for yourself. Finish.
My son said to me the other day, he said, "Mommy, I just want to be a big man so I don't have to go to school and I can drive my own car." I said, "Honey, do you know the responsibility of being a big man? Enjoy your childhood, yeah?"
All right.
But
you got none?
wait.
I'm asking.
Did you know?
I said, if you got none.
I always have something. I have something. Somebody's born every day, so I always have a birthday. And even if I don't know your name or know whose birthday it is, today is the day that you were born. All right, rise, shine, put a smile on your face. Do know that you're wonderful. You are blessed. The Creator does not make junk, so believe in you. And all the children in children's homes, all the children in foster care, we love you. And if nobody loves you, I'm not saying that in foster care nobody loves you, but some of us, our children waking up this morning, have no love. Do know that we here on Smile Jamaica love you. Have a great day.
I forgot to say something this morning.
What's that?
It is the start of the greatest month in history.
It's the month you were born?
It is November 1.
The month you were born?
Yeah.
Aww.
What a brilliant month.
What a...
Happy birthday for brilliant month.
Wait, what? Listen to me. Yeah, joker, you know. Somebody said, what's it like working with Neville Bell?
And you said, it's the greatest
and
thing. Tell him what you said.
I can't tell you what
Genuinely
I said. Genuinely tell you?
Yeah.
So I feel good, man. I'm good peeps.
Happy birthday, folks. She's nice sometimes. Till about 6:30.